Whenever we talk about having a home-based business, we tend to automatically go to working online, working on the internet. Now, I'm not saying we should not use the internet as part of what we do. Neither am I saying we should not have an online business that is solely an online business. But what's more important for you as a person is to think about where you are at right now in your life and to know yourself. So I want to give us three things that will help us to decide the kind of business we should do from home. For you, what kind of business should you do from home? Not what everybody's doing, not what you read in a book. No, what's good for you to do. All right? Let me give you the three keys that I think are quite essential before you can decide what you must do from home. Number one is, what skills do you have? Are you a hairdresser, plumber, singer, writer, consultant, whatever? What skills do you have? Are you good at drawing? Sure, if you're good at drawing or writing, sure, you're gonna, even as a hairdresser, even looking after children, surely you're gonna market your business online. I know that, but it's not a complete 100% online business. So that's what I'm talking about. So what skills do you have? What experiences? Second thing is, what experiences do you have? Where have you worked? What kind of work have you done? What kind of interests do you have? Are you generally interested in investment? Are you interested in working online again? Are you interested in teaching? Are you interested in, you could be teaching online or teaching, in a local school once in a while, but your office is based at home. Are you interested in running workshops? Are you interested in cooking? It could be you teaching people how to cook at home, So your experiences count for what you want to do from home. Very important. And another thing that is important, finally, the third thing is, what and who would determine the type of business you run from home. So what I'm talking about, let me give you an example. If you're a singer, for example, you could work from home because you're producing online products as well, but you have contacts with other singing groups and you go out to work to sing, but your office is at home, and you're mostly at home because you're also teaching people how to sing in your house. So they come for vocal training in your house, or they come for your keyboardist, they come for keyboard lessons in your house. So really you have a home-based business which you market online. So what do you know and who do you know should determine what you choose to do as a business. So this is about knowing yourself, and that should then determine the type of work you choose to do from home, whatever that work then shapes out to be. All right. So the first thing you need to do is to sit down, write down all your skills, your experiences, the people you know, and then from there choose the type of business you're going to run from home. And by all means, we're going to use the internet to promote that business, or it could be you just want to choose to run a 100% internet-based business. There's no problem with that. But you're going to discover that you're more likely to be successful when you transfer the skills you already have into that business online. You're going to be transferring the skills. For example, if you're a story writer and you're going to be writing books, okay, so you're going to learn how to market those books online, but your office and your business place is at home by a desk, that's where you work from, but then you're going to market your skill online. So it's really important to distinguish between what your skills are, your experiences, and then how to then take that into the marketplace even if you're going to use the online method. But there are other methods you could use to market yourself. But we're going to use online method because it's cheaper, and you're going to be online. I know that. But I'm just drawing to your attention the fact that don't just jump online and start looking around for stuff. Work from what you have. Let me close by saying this. I was listening to one of the top selling Udemy instructors, and one of the things he said, you should always teach what you know. Don't teach what you don't know. Don't teach what you don't practice. All right. I've run businesses from home for so many years, and many types of businesses. So I know what I'm talking about. So I'm teaching from what I know. It's the same thing. Don't go online trying to do all kinds of stuff for 5 steps to this and three clicks to a fortune. That just doesn't work. We'll talk about that later on. But what we're saying is transfer your already existing skills, experiences, what and who you know, and then take that into the online space. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you got to determine by, first of all, knowing yourself, knowing what you can do, and then transferring that online. I think I made myself clear.